Let's do a graph plotting from pure math. This is a question where I don't want to talk about how to plot a graph. I would rather talk about how to do the other sums that we deal with graph plotting. Now, the first thing, an equation would be given. So y equals to 2 to the power x minus 3. It's a good idea to know what this looks like beforehand. For example, y equals to 2 to the power x, or any number to the power x, including e to the power x, which is just 2.7. It looks more or less the same. And you have to fill up the table using the calculator. You can show you if you put -1, so 2 to the power -1, so that is half, so 0.5, and then you have -3, so that is going to be -2.5. so that way you can fill this table up, and then you can do the plotting. Now I'm going to use the software to fill it up. We can just Google it and see how it works. Now take a look here. So the first equation is y equals to 2 to the power, so to the power is this, x, and minus 3. So let me press the enter button, and that's the graph. And we can zoom this to see what the graph would look like, and we can zoom out. And let me take as we need from -2 to 4, and let me zoom out and zoom in into the y-axis. So this is what the graph plotting. We can easily do it by googling it. So that's not the graph plotting would not be a problem to what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. So this is y equals to 2 to the power x minus 3. So the next thing that we have to know is to plot it. So this is the plotting. Okay, once this is done, so this is a and b, the next one is for the other one. So y equals to e to the power minus x plus 3. So from the shape of the graph, you already know what 2 to the power x looks like, and when you plot it, that's going to confirm. Now e to the power minus x plus 3. So let's do this plotting here. It's on the same axis. So let me give a comma over here. So y equals to e to the power is the button above 6 minus x. So that is minus x. And we have plus 3. So let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And we can adjust this by zooming in. Let me zoom in. And we can have an idea what happens. This is what the picture looks like. We can also zoom along the x-axis. So this is what it looks like. And if you want to know something, if you put your mouse over here, so this is where how the x-axis and y-axis is going to change over here. And if you want to do the same thing for this graph, you will see what it looks like here, x-axis, y-axis. And this is the point where they intersect. You can see here that they intersected around 2.6 something. And this is a very common question, where the two graphs intersect. That is definitely going to be one of the questions. Now the next thing that we have to do, question number E, use your graph to two significant figure. The solution of the equation, this obviously is going to be point of intersection of the two graphs. So let me show you how this works. You start with here. You write 2 to the power x equals to 6 plus e to the power minus x. Now this is a mixture of these two, equation 1, equation 2. It's like this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. They mix it up and this is what it looks like. You have to unmix it again. So how do you do it? You try to make the left hand side look like this one, e to the power 2 to the power x minus 3. So if I do minus 3 on both sides, 2 to the power x minus 3, so equals to this would be e to the power minus x plus 6 and minus 3 on both sides. That makes it 2 to the power x minus 3 equals to e to the power minus x plus 3. That means on one side we have this and the other side we have this. So we have two simultaneous equations. So that's it. So this is equation 1, 2 to the power x minus 3 this, and equation 2, e to the power minus x is plus 3. So their point of intersection is what they're looking for. Even without doing any calculation or algebra, we can just figure that out. And so let's take a look here. So let me put my, of course you're going to do this graphically. I'm just show you very quickly the logic of the sum. So it is around 2.63. So that it is. So two significant figure, it is going to be 2.6. So the answer is going to be answer x equals to 2.6. That is two significant figure. Okay, the next one, f by drawing a line. This is the first one was it was intersection between the two graphs that we plotted. The next one is going to be the intersection with some other line. So question number F is going to be what that line is going to be. So we have to see whether the line is intersecting with this graph or the other graph. Since it has 2 to the power x, so let me uh, untangle this into simpler form. So 3x plus 2. So 2 to the power x means 2 to the power x into 2 to the power 1. I'm using indices. X to the power a plus b means x to the power a into x to the power b. And I can multiply this thrice x plus 6. And I want to send this 2 to the other side for simplicity. So it would be thrice x plus 6 divided by 2. So this would be 3 by 2x plus 3. Okay. Now in order to match this, since it's going to be a point of intersection with a suitable straight line, and we have to plot that line. So what we can do is we can subtract 3 with both sides so that it matches. So I need 2 to the power x minus 3 and I need to match this left portion. So this would be 2 to the power x minus 3 on this side. So 3 by 2x plus 3 minus 3 on the other side. That makes it, the first equation is 2 to the power x minus 3. This is equation 1, the one that we have already plotted. And the equation of the line is going to be y equals to 3 by 2x. This is equation 2. Now we have to plot this. How do you plot this? You just form a little table. So x and y, you take two values. Take the first one around here. If it is minus 2, what would be the value of y? So the value of y would be something around minus 3. Minus 2 and 2 cancels. It is minus 3. And take another value, 4. So when this is 4, this will be 6. So then plot it. Let me do it using this software. So this would be y equals to 3 by 2x, so 3x by 2. So this is what it looks like. So you can see the line over here. Let me zoom in so that it would be more visible. Okay, here. So this is what it looks like. So and we have to find the point of intersection, remember, of this line and this 2 to the power x minus 3. So be careful because we have another graph plotted here. You want the point of intersection of the line with 2 to the power x minus 3 where it intersects. That is very important. So let's check. So from here we can see, so this is the, so 2 to the power x minus 3 is the one in blue. And the line that we drew, that is the one over here, the line in orange. And the intersects at 2 points. So one point is, let me put it here, minus 1.8. Looks like minus 1.8. Yes, minus 1.79. That is minus 1.8. And the other point is, remember, it's the blue graph, this graph with the line. And the other point is 2.9. It is 2.9. So that these are the 2 points where they intersect. So let me write this down. So one value is x equals to minus 1.8, or the other value is x equals to 2.9. Remember, to two significant figure, that's what it is. So we found the root. Now the next one. So this one is another one. Obviously it's intersecting with the other graph, y equals to e to the power minus x. That's with what it is intersecting. So let me scroll down a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be x equals to minus ln x minus 1. Okay, so let me send this to the other side. Let me write ln of x minus 1 equals to minus x. Okay, since we have e to the power minus x, you know the rule of natural log. So this would be x minus 1 equals to e to the power minus x by the natural log rule. And we can write, we have to match this now. If you take a look at the original that we are looking for, e to the power minus x plus 3. So in order to make that line e to the power minus x plus 3, I have to add 3 on both sides. So x minus 1 plus 3 and e to the power minus x plus 3. That makes it y equals to e to the power minus x plus 3 is equation 1. The graph we have already plotted. And y equals to x plus 2. This is 1. x plus 2, equation 2. So we have to plot this, and the intersection of this graph and this line is what we are looking for. We are looking for that. So let's plot it. We can take any 2 points for this. So the points that we are going to take is when we have x equals, let me take the first value and the last value, because in the graph plotting it starts with -2. Here it starts with -2 and ends with 4, so that is convenient. You can take any 2 points. So -2 means 0 and 4 means 6. 4 plus 2 is 6, and let's plot it. Let's go back to the Google and let's Google. So y equals to x plus 2, so x plus 2. So this is it. So let me zoom in a little bit to make this even clearer. Okay, so this is becoming clear. So this is the one. Okay. So here, now remember this is in green, x plus 2. This line is in green, and the red one is what we are looking for. Remember, there are two lines here and two curves here. You have to understand what intersection you're looking for. You're looking for the intersection of e to the power minus x plus 3 and the line in green, and they intersect at exactly 1 point over here. They intersect at exactly 1 point. Let me choose that point. Yes. So it intersects with 1 point over here, and that point is 1 point. Let me settle with 1.3. Yes, this is 1.3. 1.3. So it intersects with 1.3. So this is going to be x equals to 1.3. That is the root. Now you have to do this graphically. I just told you the logic how this works. So if you had plotted the graph like this, as I have done it here, it's a snapshot. So if you do this here, so what you're looking for is the point of intersections, and the point of intersections are first the intersection of the two curves. This is the one, and you can see that the two curves intersect at somewhere around 2.6. The next one is the intersection of this 2 to the power x and the line, this line, and they intersect at 2 points. 1 point is over here and the other point is over here. So here they intersect at around minus 1.8. Each is 2 unit, 0.2 unit, and the other one is, it's over here. So this is 3.9, 2.9. So that's that. And the final one is e to the power minus x plus 3. The line x plus 2 is the green line, and it intersects here. And this is, so this is 1.2. This is between 2 and 4. So this is 1.3. So that's how you're going to use in the graph plotting.